Welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. We've got an excellent matchup in front of us on EA Sports College Football. The number 9 seed versus the number 8. It's the Tennessee Volunteers against the Alabama Crimson Tide. This opening round playoff game about to kick off. Let's check with Holly Rowe down on the sidelines.
Guys, the Vols head coach told me before the game, he said that his veteran running back is in prime condition right now to start this game. He's had a great year with over 1,000 yards rushing, and he wants to take the load on his shoulders today and be the guy that carries his team further. This is a really exciting moment right here. They're going to really script early in this series to get him the rock and make sure he can establish the running game. I'll keep you posted on how that's going from down on the field. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid gain there. He's out across the 30. Behind the line, it's Staley. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. With the strength of the two power conferences, Big Ten and SEC, Joel, we're going to see more and more of these conference battles within the playoff bracket.
And Chris, when we talk to the coaches about this, they don't love it because of all the familiarity that they have with these coaching staffs and all these players. It just becomes a more difficult matchup for these guys in the playoff. They'd much rather play a different conference, but here we are. You got to go execute whether you like it or not.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by this offensive line up front and the running back. Good vision, finding that soft spot in the defense, falling forward on 3rd and inches. He's able to move the chains, but that first down was created by the success on 1st and 2nd down. Staying on schedule, and that's certainly something that the defense is going to have to prevent.
Grab behind the line. It's Davis. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside, and the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
7th play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the wideout goes in motion. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, we knew that they were going to try to get this wide receiver the ball in creative ways. Here in the run game, I really love this design, but the defense was also ready for it. If we know what's coming, certainly they do, and they were ready for that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Breaks into the clear. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
This is going to open up so many parts of their offense. Early in the game here, we got a first quarter run by the quarterback, and he picks up an explosive. That means that the defense is going to have to start accounting for him. Watch as these safeties start creeping lower towards the line of scrimmage and in the run box. That's going to leave.
Catch made down inside the 25. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Direct snap to the back.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Tailback takes the handoff again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Able to convert on third, sets up first and goal at the 8. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. To the air, it's Russell. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Coming after him. He'll be stopped short. Doesn't get there on the scramble. It'll set up fourth and goal. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it. No problem. It breaks the scoreless tie here. Makes it 3-0.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
First play of the drive now from the 25. And here's the handoff. Breaking into the clear. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Fights through the tackler. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Staley. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. And the Volunteers will spend the first of their 3 timeouts here. They have 2 more to work with here in the first half. It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's running out of time here. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. Linebacker shifting around now. He'll hand it off. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Play action here on first down. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And that one falls incomplete. The receiver was wide open. What a missed opportunity.
You know, it's great if you hit these shots down the field early in the game, but they really serve 2 purposes. 1, yes, you're trying to connect. But 2, also keeping the defense honest. They cannot inch up near the line of scrimmage to stop the run. Now, this should produce some level of openness for that run game. I would expect them to get back to that here in the next series or 2, try to pound that rock.
That's a good start for this Crimson Tide running back. He's had a great year, Joel, but is he good enough to do what so many others in the past have done, just carry their team to a championship?
Certainly what Mark Ingram and Derrick Henry were able to do, guys like Najee Harris, but now it's his challenge, and certainly leaning on the run game is where they need to sit. These last few years, when they haven't been able to run the ball as well as in the past, they have struggled in these big games. If they can get back to being great on the ground, they can win a championship.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Russell. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, one of the rare things in sports is for a young player to exceed what are lofty expectations. This quarterback came in as one of the highly recruited players in the country, and he has been sensational. I'm so impressed with his maturity, his ability to make decisions, and he has made this team a playoff team and a team that could potentially win a championship.
The turn begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? On 1st and 10, look at a throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Oh, look out. He's got open space. He's in the clear. Now here he goes at the 10. Touchdown, Vols, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Rodgers. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the handoff. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Back to pass. It's Russell. Quick throw over the middle. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. He makes the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Rodgers. Now play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets him up at the 24. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. When they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. To throw, it's Russell. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Well, this defense told us their goal on every series is to end the series with a kick, whether that's a punt or a field goal. And here, a stop on 3rd down, in particular leading to 4th and long, it looks like they'll be able to achieve that objective as the field goal unit really should come on the field.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Movement here from the tight end. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback. Him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws again. He's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after them.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series. Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And now the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
It's the running back in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Tennessee goes ahead and calls its second timeout. Strategy session before this third down play. Alabama now operating in the red zone. The shotgun handoff here. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches. And the Vols are now going to use the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Well, a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
Well, you knew this was coming. 4th and inches. Defense has got to be ready for this. You've got to pack the interior of that defensive line. They're unable to do that, and it's an easy conversion for the offense.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I'll tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them up 13 now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and the 50-50 ball falls incomplete. Great fight for the ball.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And they'll use the ground game here. The Salk were able to bring him down quickly. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Alabama will spend its 2nd timeout here. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 13 after the miss. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick this away to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. brings the Alabama offense back onto the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. We get the second half started with the running play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Looking downfield, it's Russell. Quick throw to the left. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wonder, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm.
And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
This is such a good job by this defense. Chris, how many times do you hear me talk about staying in your rush lanes and really keeping that quarterback in the pocket? Well, this is the perfect job. Look at them all just push right back into the quarterback's lap. He's got nowhere to go. Even though he's trying to scramble, this is a scramble for no gain.
Gives it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. He hands it off from the gun. Look out, he's got space ahead. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, we've seen it all day long. This defense is right time, right place, and again, they hold them. It has been a frustrating day for this offense.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you end it in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Here comes the rush. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, this is a really good job by this defense. They're going to flush the quarterback out to the right side. Watch as then they pursue. He's got nowhere to go with the ball down the field, and it allows that pursuit to get home. They contact him as he's trying to release the ball. It leads to the incompletion.
Dropping back. It's Russell. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
Absolutely love this play call. I know it wasn't successful, but that's the exact situation where you want to take a shot. You feel like you're going to convert here on third down. You've only got inches to go. Why not take a shot and really force this defense to protect the entirety of the field? Just didn't go your way this time, but keep that in your back pocket.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. An inside give now from the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Fires it down the right side. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up 3rd down now.
Boy, he has to clean up these reads and these throws. The pick on the last drive, and now defense with their hands on the football again. They are fortunate that they dropped that interception.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
That's a great run on 3rd down, and this defense was clearly set up to stop the pass. There was nobody up front, and they gashed them here with a nice big gain to produce a 4th down that I think they can go for it. It's 4th and short. Why not go for this?
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play.
Having to prepare for and stop this quarterback-oriented run game is so difficult as a defense because it adds an extra hat. And here, they're doing a nice job. You can tell the front 7 is being aggressive. They're adding players from the back end in the secondary, and the offense is still able to get the 1st down.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got 1st and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Keeps it on the draw. And no, they stop him short of the goal line to bring up 2nd and goal.
I love how this defense is flying upfield. Look at them disrupt the timing of this quarterback-oriented run game by getting into the backfield. He's got nowhere to go. This play is stopped before it ever gets started, and it's a loss for this offense because of the aggressive nature.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. extra point makes it a 17-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And the Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry out.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lets it fly to the wideout. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Been so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in this game. And it starts with timing. Your feet have got to be the clock of the offense. And right now as a quarterback, I feel like his feet are all over the place.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Grab near the sticks. It's Matthews. He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50. The Volunteers pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on 4th down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a 1st down.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. Brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Nice game. And the Vols come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. A positive start for this freshman, Joe, who's had such a solid season. The defense, frankly, hoping they could rattle this young guy in a playoff game. He looks good there.
Chris, he looks so calm, to your point, and that's something that I was even wondering about, is what his nerves were going to be like as a young player in this environment. Remember, it's a veteran player's game in this day and age in college football. We don't see many freshmen succeeding in this position in this moment, and yet here he is, calm as a cucumber and just dealing down the field.
And the Tide will now spend their first time out here.
Boy, you get into these big games in the playoff, every 1st down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. The sack moves him into extreme field goal range here. Got to do something now on 2nd and long. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the catch. It's Bishop. And they make the stop in what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense, try to get another series moving forward.
Makes it look easy.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you end it in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Bringing it out, it's Rodgers. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Dropping back, it's Russell. The pass rush closing in. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. What a grab by the junior.
What a great way to start this drive. Not sitting back on this lead. I love the aggressiveness from this play caller. Good execution from the quarterback there. And if you're the defense, you're going to have to find a way to get off the field because this offense is not slowing down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's second down.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Edwards. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. They mix it up with a run, and they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down play coming up. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackled short of the first down. It's getting 4th and 1.
Chris, I would go. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Can he make it? Touchdown, Tennessee. A huge contribution from the special teams in this playoff game.
What a weapon it is to have a guy that can go back, catch a punt, and take it the distance for a touchdown. Great job by his teammates. You see a couple of those blocks bringing him free, and then once he's in the clear, that is just great athleticism and speed all the way to the end zone. What an incredible return.
Now the try for the two-point conversion. That wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Oh, total lapse in concentration, a delay of game on the two-point attempt, and now they're backed up. And now here comes the point-after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Caught behind the line. It's Staley. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll feed the back again. First out and more. He's still running. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. The offense really clicking here. Handoff from the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Chewing clock with the running game. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Scanning the field. It's Russell. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
What a smart play from this offense. Granted, they don't get the first down, but now they at least have a chance to go for it on fourth. Sometimes you just got to get yourself in a position to execute on the next snap.
Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. QB keeper all the way. He make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. A direct snap. Open field ahead. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, tie. This whole playoff crowd is going crazy. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Vols will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Nice grab. It's Matthews. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. The Vols will have 1st and 10 here.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Not the way you want to start a series. Backed up by the holding call. It's going to be 2nd and long. And he'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Staley. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's Bishop. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be 1st down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to...
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Grinding away with a running game. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. And the Volunteers will spend the first of their 3 timeouts here. Chance to strategize for this 2nd down play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Throwing up, play action. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the route is on.
Chris, all eyes on the young quarterback coming into this playoff game. The pressure cooker of the playoffs reveals your character as a player. And this guy stood in there and he played a really solid game.
Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he steps out at the 5. What an awful return. Bad field position to start the drive. So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Can't imagine the disappointment on that sideline. They had such a great year, and they get themselves to this point in the playoff. And to play this way today, I know they didn't expect it. Heck, Chris, you and I didn't expect it, but here they are. And I got to tell you, for these seniors, I just feel for them.
Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Pressure is coming. Looking to scramble. He's hit as he throws it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
What an excellent stop on third down from this defensive front seven. The offensive line was absolutely overwhelmed at the point of attack, and they were able to get in the backfield, and there's nowhere to go for this quarterback. They knew what was about to come, and they were able to be effective on that third down and get themselves into a punting situation.
Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. And that turnover will finish the football game.